If you came to this video expecting your basic, boring, adjustable bench review, you are going to be sorely disappointed. Living Fit sent me their heavy-duty adjustable bench for an honest review. They told me to beat it up, drop weights on it, spill pre-workout on it, kick it, spit on it, whatever it takes to deliver an honest review. And be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. The No Fate channel, checking in. Jonathan here with what might be the most underrated and quite frankly unknown home gym bench in the Living Fit heavy duty adjustable bench. I am not only going to be dissecting this today and giving you my personal thoughts, we are also gonna do a little bit of Thunderdome. I am gonna pit this thing against the Rep Fitness AB-4100, a very popular adjustable bench that has a very high value curve. Just a little bit about Living Fit as a home gym equipment company. They are relatively new to the space, but they seem to be getting their legs underneath them with a lot of new releases, updates to their app, and even their website. Now, one of their owners used to own Kettlebell Kings, and that speaks very highly for their ability to deliver high-quality home gym equipment.
What's in the box?
I've been clanging and banging away with this heavy-duty adjustable bench from Living Fit for almost 2 months, so I'm gonna give you my honest review. But first impressions, this thing arrives with a bang. Why? Because it comes nearly fully assembled. I'm talking the whole infrastructure, the padding. All you need to do is connect 2 bolts and you are done. And if you have ever been victimized by FedEx or UPS when it comes to their delivery tactics, rest easy. This thing is delivered in a box, inside of a box.
Forget about it.
If you had a list of everything you could possibly want with an adjustable bench for your home gym, this thing would probably check off every single box. And I will tell you, the biggest standout probably has to be the pad. It's not only nice and thick, it is firm and dense, and not only does it feel good on the hand, but it's got some solid grip to it. And if you're like me and have to clean up pre-workout off of it, it tends to clean pretty easy. One of the other things that's a nice standout is this dual tone coloring. So obviously this is a matte black finish, but the ladder system you see here has a nice little bit of a shine to it, a little bit of accoutrement to give it that little bit of flair. This bench does come with 7 different height options and 3 different seat options as well. I will tell you, as far as the height options over the past 2 months, I've only ever used 4. Oftentimes we think more is better, but frankly, you tend to only use a few of those height options. How heavy is heavy duty? Well, with a max weight of 90 pounds and a max width of only 25 inches, this thing tends to ride the line of that Goldilocks zone where you get a lot of stability, but you're also able to easily pick this thing up and move it around. Also, another nice finishing touch to this, you get a fully knurled grip bar handle, and of course you get that vertical storage, which is a must in any home gym in today's day and age. One minor issue that so many home gym owners, usually garage gym owners, make a massive deal about has to be the gap when it comes to an adjustable bench. Now, I will tell you that unless you get a 0 gap bench, there's always going to be a space between the back pad and the front pad. This is to be expected, and I don't like the 0 gap benches. The ones that I've used have been nice. Some of them have been heavy duty and premium, in fact, but I do tend to find that they are heavy, they tend to be cumbersome, and I'm just too lazy to be adjusting the seat in and out to have a 0 gap. When you check out my Black Friday sales page and use my affiliate links, which are in the description of today's video, Santa Claus is coming to town because I'm gonna send you a special thank you gift. Now, this heavy duty bench comes with a 1.4 inch gap, and the bolt that is here connecting this to the bench is recessed. And I've used this for 2 months and I haven't noticed this bolt whatsoever. But I do tend to be skinny, so if you're a deuce, deuce and a half, you got some junk in the trunk, you may find that you feel this bolt here if you happen to not adjust yourself correctly before benching. However, this bench back pad is so long that many of you are going to be able to bench on this with your caboose basically sitting on the opposite side of that gap, so that gap's not even going to be a factor. The only design critique I would make for this entire bench has to do with the front pad. Most adjustable benches have a tapered front pad. If you look closely, you will see this is nearly square. And when I go to do incline benching, my massively powerful and just basically tree trunk sized legs really press against the front of this pad. And I really think they need to have this tapered just to make the process of getting your massive thighs up onto the pad during incline benching a little bit easier. For all of you wannabe powerlifters, the height on this adjustable bench comes in at 17.7 inches, 0.7 inches above regulation. No! Now, me personally at 6'1", I do tend to like a higher bench. I'm old. I'm only getting older, and I like to be able to get on and get off the bench easier, and I also feel like it sets up my legs and my body to be in a better position for the bench press. But for many of you, I would say don't even concern yourselves. You really wouldn't notice a difference unless I just told you. Cost. This is where the review kind of hits a little bit of a road bump. I will tell you, when this initially got released, it was only listed for $250. That is mind-blowing, and if that was still the price today, I would tell you to run. Don't walk to grab this thing, because at $250, this thing delivers so much that a lot of the other competition just can't deliver, again, at that $250 price point. Unfortunately, when it comes to home gym equipment companies, many times they have an initial price and then those prices go high. Reason being is that they have extra material costs, they got extra overhead, inflation, shipping, the whole 9 yards. And unfortunately, as the consumer, it leaves a bad taste in our mouth, because we know they used to charge only $250.
I pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Currently, Living Fit is doing what most home gym equipment companies do, frankly, what most companies do that are out there, and that is charge a super high price and then come in and save the day with a massive discount, as though they're doing us a favor. Now, I will tell you, currently with the sale and promotion that they are running, it's $340. But over the past 2 months, I have seen this almost consistently come in at $400. That's why we're going to compare Living Fit's adjustable bench head to head with Rep Fitness's AB-4100, because that also comes in with a $400 price tag and free shipping. As far as stability when it comes to the two, I have to give the nod to Living Fit. It is a slightly heavier and even a slightly wider bench, giving it a much more rock solid feel when benching. Also, in the incline position, I felt like there was a little less give side to side on the upright pad. For the pads themselves, I gotta make this one with an asterisk. As far as comparing the 4100 that I owned to this, I will say that Living Fit pad has better density and better grip. But I do know as of today, Rep Fitness is shipping their 4100s with their clean grip pad. I have used that before, and it seems almost identical to the Living Fit pad. For color options, Living Fit wins the black category comparison because it comes with that dual tone ladder system that just gives it a little bit of a flair, helps it stand out against an all black adjustable bench. But of course, Rep Fitness has to win the category because they've got so many different color options to choose from. For build quality, they are both fantastic adjustable benches, and if Santa Claus happens to sneak either of these underneath your Christmas tree, count yourself lucky. But I do have to give the nod to the Living Fit adjustable bench. It just seems to be more heavy duty, more well built as far as the numbers. This thing can handle up to 1,100 pounds, where the AB-4100 is only rated for 700 pounds. Both of them are going to be able to handle anything you can throw at it, but as far as the category goes, give the check mark to Living Fit. Cost. The number one factor almost all of you are using to choose one piece of home gym equipment over another. And at first glance, we could call this one a tie. Both are $400, both have free shipping. However, we know the Living Fit used to be $250, which probably means you're going to see some fantastic sales over the course of the holiday season and beyond to bring this price point under that $400 mark. As I've mentioned already, as of today, it's coming in at $340, so you might even be able to see this for $300. Frankly, I wish Living Fit would just put $300 on this. No sales, no coupons, just that's the everyday price. Set it and forget it. But if price point happens to be right inside your wheelhouse, maybe you're on a budget, maybe you're just looking to maximize performance to price, you definitely need to check both links out in the description, because you never know when one company is going to be throwing a blowout sale, driving that price point so low it makes it a no-brainer. Ultimately, the Living Fit heavy duty adjustable bench is a superb option for so many people's home gyms because it encompasses that Goldilocks zone when it comes to assembly time, overall length, total weight, ease of mobility, vertical storage, grip, and the fact that it's got some nice extra bells and whistles in the dual tone coloring and the knurled handle. While I wish they had kept the price tag at $250, if that was still the price tag today, I'd tell you to buy it twice because it's so nice. Hopefully, they are going to continue to run Uber sales to keep this thing at the $300 to $340 mark and allow you to get a great bench at a great price. Fingers crossed that on the next iteration of this bench, they not only taper down the front pad just a little bit, but also offer some additional color options. Here are two more amazing home gym videos that our AI overlords know you will absolutely love. As usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back.